Hello, Frank Johnson. How are we doing? How's it going? Chilling out here in my house here in Maine, USA. Excellent. I bet the weather's a bit better over there than it is here. Things have stopped raining. Just starting to rain again as we speak. Time to wind the windows up. Great British weather. I like having lunch at the side of the railway tracks. Hello, Rob Locks. How are we doing? Hello, Reef Central. How are we doing? It's been a while. It has, for sure. But you're here. That's the main thing. don't know what's due next. I haven't looked at the timetable yet. I'm just eating a Tesco sandwich. Hello, Russian person. How we doing? Can't blue. Can't read your name, but hello there. Every train in Leeds is closed off. Alright. This is what's been going on. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and double tap the screen. Due to a crash? Oh, fire. That's not so good. Not a big crash, it's just a derailment sort of thing. Hello, Harris Khan, how we doing? I am on. I am on Northern app. Hello, Stan the train man. How are we doing? Hello, Vasil. Not sure. I don't think so today, but you never know. I haven't had a look at timetable yet, but I will do in a minute after I've finished eating this Tesco chicken sandwich. There's a severe deal. Yeah, I'm just looking at the diagram now for Halifax and New Pudsey. Just playing with Hornby. Excellent. On my record player. All the trains are running as normal at New Pudsey. I'm watching them on the diagram. All services on time, apart from one. Alright, you said it was a train crash earlier on. It's a bit of difference between a train crash and a member of staff. A member of staff not being so well. Said it was a crash earlier on. Bit of difference there. I'm just looking at Leeds diagram and everything's running as well at Leeds. No problems at Leeds. Hello Richard Jones, how are we doing? So there is no train crash. Why did you say there was a train crash then? If there is there's no train crash. Huh? Hello, Transport. MTB Kid. Should you change your name again? Yeah, but where's the train track? You said there's a crash on the train track to New Pudsey. Hello Tommy, how are we doing? Hello Brandon, how are we doing? You didn't mean to type in there's a train crash between New Pudsey. How'd you mistakenly type that in? Just spent the last 10 minutes looking around diagrams and stuff. For something that doesn't exist. Anyway, not to worry. You're at Bradford Station now, eh? Excellent. You're at Bradford Station. Right. Hello, Andrew Harding. How are we doing? Which station at Bradford are you in? Interchange or Foster Square? Uh, oh, it's Bradford. Bradford Station. Which? I don't know what train to get to Hull. Yeah, what station are you at the moment, though? You say you're at Bradford Station. So you're at Bradford Interchange then, and you're currently on a train at Bradford Interchange, right? Got you. Well, what trains are currently there at the station? How many trains is there at the moment? Bradford Forster Square. Excellent. Hello, Bianca Alvarez. Let me change my glasses and I can see what I'm reading. No trains, is there not? Right. Good fun on the hell. Yeah, we're alright, Tommy, yeah. I'm just sorry who's it didn't come up Milano with the Hagrid costume on. So you're at Bradford Forster Square and there's no trains there at the moment. I think you're pulling my leg, Rob Locks, because I'm looking at the diagram for Bradford Forster Square and I can see one, two, I can see four trains. There's one in each platform because Bradford Foster Square or Forster Square is a terminus station with four platforms, each 208 metres long, and there's actually two trains on each platform at the moment. 2P45's just leaving. You got 1A33, 2P51, 2S28, 2D50. Yeah, somebody's having me on here. First we had a railway crash, now you're at a station. Well, one can't be coming, they're there, because it's a terminating station. It's not a through station. Hello, Abraham C. Yep, it's in the title of the video where I am. What's coming now then? So it's actually entering the station, is it now? It's a train. What kind is it? And what platform is it entering on? You're having me on. Messing me about. I've no idea, Graham. No idea, I'm afraid. Hello, Stan. Yeah, Abraham C. Yeah, I'm in the UK, near Preston. The sun's shining on my screen, so I'm just struggling to see the chat at the moment. To Halifax, so is it arriving at the station now? Yeah, I'm not playing this game anymore, Roblox. You're having me on. Fooling me, fooling. Just clean my screen a bit because I can't see that on. The sun shines on the screen, all the little bits of muck and everything show up. Every molecule of dirt shows up on screen. So you've just been to Aldi, Tommy. Wait, Aldi, Lidl, I forgot what you said. I'm not even going to ask you what you bought because you'll be telling me later on as you're working your way through it. Roblox, what was that? What's all that about, Roblox? Everyone shut. Hello, Jeanette, how are we doing? Why did you say that, Roblox? You've got one chance to redeem yourself. What did you say that for? Why are you mad? Hello, Jeanette, how are we doing? You don't... Hello, After Dark Scenes, how are we doing? So because your taxi driver is not here, you swear in my chat, Roblox. Just explain yourself on that one. Because your taxi driver has not arrived, you decide to swear in my chat. Just explain it, Roblox. Explain it to me. Explain the logic on that one. What's your taxi driver got to do with anybody on this channel? Please explain yourself. But why go to the trouble of typing it in if you didn't mean it? Last warning, that one. Last warning. Hello, Arif Abassi, how are we doing? Everybody likes Hornbury Stan, I would imagine. Everything I had was the other one, Backman. But all mine stuff were Engage. And the sun shines, I can't see a damn thing. Shines right on my screen. Yeah, sun's shining here at the moment, Jeanette. It was raining. In fact, when I were on my way here, we had a monsoon and it really rained. It really rained heavy. Don't worry about it, Roblox. Don't worry. Be happy. It's just a taxi. Well, we've got a bit of wind as well, Jeanette, but it's not that bad. With the rain, when I set out, just as I got in my car, actually, I literally walked out of my house, sat in car, and it's rained. It was like a monsoon raindrops. They were huge. And on motorway, it were horrendous. And then when I got off motorway and got down here, it cleared up again. My gas is off. How do you know your gas is off if you're at a railway station waiting for a taxi? How do you know your gas is off? Hello, RA221 Studio. My mum called. So your mum's gas is off. It's not actually your gas, it's your mum's. Right, I'm getting it now. Hello, Mick Vlogs, how are we doing? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Mick. Fine. How are you? How's the weather where you are? Got a huge hair right in between my eyebrows, and it's stuck out like an antenna. I'll have to deal with that when I get home. Very good. No rain. Oh God, I wish I've had enough rain. It was bad monsoons here. Like monsoons. Hello, Sanger. How are we doing? How's it going, Sanger? Have you had a nice sleep? Hello, Colin Hodkinson. How are we doing? Welcome. At the moment, the weather's pretty decent. The sun is trying to break through, but there's lots of clouds around. But they are of the white wispy variety at the moment. No, I'm in northern England, in the northwest at the moment. Hope I didn't give anyone that. No. You should have said me earlier on. I've got a story to tell, but I don't know how to save it. Tell it now or wait until tonight. Quite a funny story, quite amusing. The typical Richard cock up. Woke up with sore lungs and stomach not sure what sore. Oh dear. Just take it easy, Sanger. Take it easy for the day. I know one thing, Jeanette. I've got a cold chin. a cold upper lip. Feeling better now. Oh, that's good. Hello, Becky IB fan. How are we doing? Yep, I did it last night. I did it in a moment of madness. I went toilet and I just looked at bathroom mirror and I thought, bugger it, and I just got my flipping thing out, whip it off, and away it went. So I've got that baby face. Yeah, it's cold. I can feel it on my chin, that's for sure. Somebody here has been eating McDonald's last night and they've tipped chicken McNuggets everywhere. So this magpie is having a field day. He thinks it's, yeah. No, oh, don't worry. I'll be giving him my late 80s, early 90s look. I'll give her that look I used to do in the old days. The one they couldn't resist. Hello, Stan. Stan, you want to ask me a question? Fire away. Have you heard of Southern 850 Lord Nelson? It does ring a bell with me, I must admit. But the magpie, yeah. There's loads of them. They're all over. So these chicken, they look like chicken nuggets anyway. And this magpie is just keeps swooping round, grabbing one, and then doing one and buggering off with it. Yeah, I've heard of it, Stan. How long have you had it for? Oh, a long time, Senga. A long time. I did shave it off about 18 months ago because I accidentally took a chunk out of it while shaving and it looked stupid, so I did shave it off. But prior to that, I've had it for years and years, well, a good few years. Happy Halloween yesterday, yes, happy Halloween. But yeah, it feels a bit weird. I feel like I don't know, it feels weird. Is it the water? Bet that magpie will feel hungry again in half an hour. Yeah, well, there's loads of these. I presume the chicken nuggets. I don't actually know what they are, but there's 1, 2, 3. There's certainly at least 6 or 7 on floor here. And there's an empty McDonald's chip carton as well. Like a drawing of a UFO. Feels a bit weird that it's kind of hot in November. Oh, whereabouts are you, Mick, anyway? Go on, tell me you're in flipping south of France somewhere. Doesn't feel hot to me, that's for sure. Oh, you're in England, are you? Right. Whereabouts in England are you? Are you down south? It's 10 degrees here. Yeah, that's what it feels like here, saying about 8. I was thinking somewhere around 9 degrees. But there's a slight breeze that's just making it feel colder. East England, all right. I got Southerstone, and I'm in the south. Oh, you got southern trains, right? Got you. So you're sort of down East Anglia way, are you? Around there, a bit further down, a bit lower down than East Anglia. sort of Southend-on-Sea, Rochester, Bedhampton. Yeah, Bedhampton. You're in Hampshire. Well, you're not in the east, you're in the south. You are pretty much the south, central south. I loved the outfit. You suited the black whip and lip. Hello, Mustang. How we doing? Even the headband looked like plate, but hey, up Magpie's back. Oh, two Magpies back now. The word has spread. Chicken McNugget time. See if I can get a photograph of them getting the old nuggets. Oh, I don't think there's any left. I think. Oh no, there must be some left. Let me know. When I last looked out window, I counted about 6 or 7. I can't see one now. Have they just been coming and sneaking and getting them while I've not been watching? Can't see a single chicken McNugget now. It's cleared them all. I didn't even see it do it. Hello, Jill Laidlaw. I'm in Michigan. When is the next train coming? I don't know when the next train's coming, but I'm in the United Kingdom on the West Coast Main Line near Preston in Lancashire. There will be a train along shortly, that's for sure. Blimey, you are on the south coast, haven't? Jesus Christ. Near Portsmouth. Near the Isle of Wight. You can practically walk to Isle of Wight from your house if you live in Havant. Yes, Jill, I'm in the UK. I can't wear makeup, attacks my skin. I would look washed out with black lipstick. You're not wear lippy, Sanger. I don't wear it so often, I must admit. Do you like Lancaster and Yorkshire, really? Don't really know much about it. For a core twin job, you earn a 480 a year. It's a very good job for a Q twin job. Hello, Dreamliners World of 200. How are we doing? What is the next train? I'm not 100% sure. Hello, Anime Prolax. How are we doing? I'm just trying to find out actually as we speak. The next train is what? The next train. Is this correct? Oh, we've got a heritage diesel due. I didn't even know about this. How's this sneak past? How's this sneaked under my radar? The next train to pass here will be a Preston to Manchester Airport Northern train, and then there'll be a Edinburgh to Birmingham International, which will be a Pendolino. Then there'll be a Liverpool Lime Street to Blackpool North, and then after that there will be a Preston to Liverpool Lime Street Heritage Diesels Express tour. I've just... What? Dreamliner, I've just read them all out to you. Mr. Britman, it's in the title of the video, but I'm in the UK. in the UK, Dreamliner. Hello, Kiernan, how we doing? I asked the hairdresser to dye my hair black. She said it wouldn't. I would look like a goth. Ooh. You don't fancy that look, Senga, the old goth look? Some goths look alright, some don't, some do, you know what I mean? Some people pull it off. I'm going to Ruddington tomorrow to drop off my Lord Westwood. Excellent. Oh yeah. Dreamliner. I've just been through what the next train is. I've just read them out to you. The next 5 trains. I've just read them out to you. It's going to be a northern train next. Then there's going to be an Avanti Pendolino. Then there's going to be another northern, and then there's going to be a Heritage Diesel Tour. And I don't know what that will be, because obviously it's Heritage Diesels, but I've put money on it being... Are they running trains on Saturdays as normal, or slow down for weekend? No, they run them just as normal. Roblox, you are not talking to me. What are you on about now, Roblox? You are not talking to me. Just talk to me. What are you on about, Roblox? Yeah, I don't know what he's on about. I've no idea. Yep. There is a freight train due at 3 o'clock. I went to Asda today, and guess what? You bought some shopping. I've got to have hand cream for my hands if I get them wet at all. Anyway, back to the goth look. It was busy. Guess what? It was busy in McDonald's and Asda. Excellent. What's the age rate for watching you? Well, I mean, officially it's supposed to be 18, but I mean, at the end of the day, anybody can watch anything on YouTube. You know what I mean? You know, it's just the way it works. You don't even have to be registered to watch things on YouTube. But if something is marked off as under over 18s only, you see, you have to put over 18 in order to make the comments work. If I put this as over 18s only, you know, not suitable for children, it would knock the comments off. You won't be able to comment in chat, which is a bit weird. Sorry, if I put it as suitable for children, which it is, because at the end of the day it's trains. If you put it as suitable for children, you can't comment. And here's the Heritage diesel. What are their numbers on them? Do you want to know the numbers of them trains, Kiernan? My art teacher on YouTube has got 5 million viewers and has had 50,000 subs now. Bloody hell, that's doing alright. She's making money on it, that's for sure. Do you want to know the numbers, Kiernan? I can tell you what they were. 57,314 Conwy Castle and 57,313 Scarborough Castle. Hello Roblox Pro, how are we doing? I've only got 44 subs. Well, you will get more eventually. End of the day, you've just got to be consistent in putting content up. Five million views and 50,000 subscribers. Bloody hell. Should be making a few quid a month. She won't be making mega bucks, but she'll be making a few quid. 50,000 subs, I reckon she'll be making 4,500 a month. I got to go on a trip to Spain. See you tomorrow. Okay, Mixed Vlogs. You went on a trip to Spain, but you'll see us tomorrow. Alright, okay, no problems. It was like 30 trains at once while I was dispatching at LC. Heritage. Is that a tourist train? Yeah, it is, Tommy. It's yeah, it's just a special charter, you know. It's going to Liverpool Lime Street. Now, nobody's going to get a charter from Preston to Liverpool Lime Street, so I'm presuming they're taking it there to create something else from Liverpool Lime Street. You know what I mean? There must be a special tour from Liverpool Lime Street going somewhere else. You know what I mean? And that were just empty coaching stock they were taking. Because nobody's going to book on a trip Preston to Liverpool. I mean, who wants to do that? There's no class 745s here at Double A Billy. It's a man. It's a man. How did you know, Senga? How did you know that? You just walked past me. How did you know that?
Who did this?
Hey, Billy, where are the trains? Well, this has been about 4 go past in the last 2 minutes, but you've obviously not been here. Anyway, looked in the fridge and only had one slice of ham left, but I had a full unopened tub of coleslaw and a pack of pita breads. Can you guess what happened next? Yes, I can guess exactly what happened next. He does master study paintings every week, but he's done a drawing course on most watch videos. Yeah, I think I can work out what's coming next, Tommy. You're gonna have to be a bit tight with ham though. Whew. Sounds like it's time to go shopping, Tommy. Yeah, I would say so. One slice of ham's not going to do for you, Tommy. I thought you'd just been to Aldi, a Lidl, one of them. need to go shopping, ate everything in one night. Yeah, that's not good practice, that, Sanger. You need to. You don't. You need to try and relax the old munchies a bit. Be right back. She's gone to get some munchies. Sanger, I can tell. She's going for a munch. Any of these legends? Yeah, you've just missed two, actually, Andrew. You just missed a heritage trip tour, whatever. Just come through about 4 minutes ago. Two Class 57s, Conway Castle and Scarborough Castle it were. Going to Liverpool Lime Street, presumably, to form a heritage tour. There's an Avanti Class 390. Hello, Russian person. Ha Bikuak. Hello, Hira Nagora. How are we doing? I was train watching and somebody's car set fire. Oh dear, that's not so good. You don't want that. Hello, Transport Plus MTB Kid. How are we doing? Hello, Mass Neoman 821. How are we doing? Hello, Russian person. I can't tell what you're saying, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think we need to translate his last message, Jeanette. Hello, Badger. How are we doing? How's it going? Bring back steam. Yeah. The Bulldog Rail fan, and he ruined a USAF F-16 to which hers, because I'm a F-15 fanboy. Excellent. Miss Lucy 13, how are we doing? I trying Princess Elizabeth is weak as hell, can't pull 8 coaches. Oh dear. How's it going, Badger? What culinary delights have you been having today, or preparing today? Hello, Arnold van Buren. How are we doing? My Columbia Class 08 is stronger than the Princess, yeah. Very quiet these tracks at the moment. Must be something due at some point. Bloody hell. So, got a freight train on its way. Oh, not yet though. It's running late, is that? Manchester Airport next. Two Manchester Airports, London Euston. Freight train. Only Manchester Airport, Birmingham, blah 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 blah. Another freight train. So we've got 2 freight trains in the next hour. You read my mind, Richard. I was just thinking the same, yeah. Can you put Hornby track outside in a garden layout? I wouldn't have thought so, no. Because it'd rust, I would think. It would rust. Liverpool Lime Street. There's that heritage diesel is coming back again, and it's doing a special. It's going from Liverpool Lime Street to Ulverston. That explains why it went down there in the first place. It's going to Ulverston. Be passing here, well, not yet, in a while, but it's doing a trip to up the Lake District, basically. So that explains it. Hello, Kelly Gardner. How are we doing? How's it going, Kelly? Hello, Starbar. How are we doing? Yes, there is some freight trains due, Andrew. There's one at 2:30, and then one again at 2:45, and then there's one again at about 4:30, I think. There's certainly one at 2:30 because it's supposed to come at 2 o'clock, but it's a late runner. And there's one at 2:45, and there's one at 4:30. And that's what I know of. That's what's listed. Get quite a bit of freight on this line, but not a right lot on a Saturday, unfortunately. But there's definitely another 3 between now and 4:30. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Double tap your screen. Let's have a thumbs up. You know what I mean? Let's have the old thumbs up. Hello, Ocu Aprilla. How are we doing? Makes a big difference. Thumbs up and the old subscription make it worthwhile. How's it going, Starboy? the subscribe. Makes a difference. Don't have to, like, if you don't want. Hello, Bart Hammock, sorry. Sadly, we only have freight trains in Texas, but they're very long, I bet they are. It's funny when I do a video. Hello, Robert Mills, how we doing? Who's on the GWR main line for stream special with 37? Not me. It's funny, I put videos up, you know, I don't mean live streams, I mean proper videos of freight trains, but they don't get nowhere near as many views as what the passenger trains. Passenger trains always get more views. Always. Don't know why, but they do. They just do. It's weird, but it's true. Wait, no. Excellent. So don't forget, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost out. Also, members will be entered into the once a month draw for a prize, which will be a £20 Amazon gift voucher. That's a members only draw, and it will be drawn the last Thursday of every month. The first draw will be November the 27th. So if you are a member, you will be in that draw, and I'll do the draw live on YouTube just to prove there's no skullduggery. And some lucky person will win a £20 Amazon gift voucher. Alright, You don't get that on other channels. I'm going to take a bit, I will be back. Excellent. You got to be in it to win it. The sky makes the weather look more beautiful than it actually is, because it ain't warm. That I can tell you. That was the best ever thrash. Excellent. I've just heard from R37. Excellent. Hello, James Paradiso. Jimmy, how we doing? Holiday at Pemberton in Western Australia. Good little town and a whiskey boy. Excellent. That sounds good. You must be one of the members that, I don't know, that somebody came in and gave 5 memberships away and YouTube assigned them randomly. Was you one of them, or did you actually buy your membership? I can't remember. Hello, Paul Verhagen. How we doing? And Nas Escobar. How we doing? Where is what? Hi there, James, in the Australian bar. Catch you later, Paul. Hello, Al Jihad Zone. How we doing? Have you heard of Mammoth? Yes, I have heard of Mammoth. I used to have a Mammoth steam engine when I was a kid, many moons ago. Many moons ago, as it happens. What is a good place in the UK? London, was it over? Yeah, well, everything's expensive. Anywhere bar London, basically. Anywhere bar London. London is just ridiculous prices. Hello, Trenil Lateral 44. How we doing? Trenil 44. How's it going? I have to put my engine on for a minute or two. I'm flipping freezing. Well, certainly some of it is standstill. Not all of it. There is nice areas, but generally. Can you repeat? I have likes. Can you repeat? I have likes. I just said hello, that's it. Greetings from Poland. Excellent. Hello, how's life in Poland? Well, you don't need to go to Wembley to see people run red lights. It happens every single town, every single place, all over the UK, probably every 10 minutes. I've seen about 10 people run red lights just today, just travelling here. That's not a London thing, that's a world thing. somebody different. Somebody different. The ticket will be in the post. No, I've not seen Eddiston, it's not been round here. It's over in Manchester way, Stockport. Near me, no one runs red lights. They probably do stand, you just haven't seen them. Yeah, it's doing a... Edison's going through Stockport doing a trip today. It'll be back through Stockport at 9:25 tonight. It is very quiet today, you're right, isn't it? Very quiet indeed. Never known it this quiet, to be honest with you. Hello, Ryan, how are we doing? Hello, Yusuf. Jesse, how are we doing? I just tried ringing you, you didn't nod off. You just tried ringing me, did you? Why didn't nothing come through? Could you hear it ringing through here? I don't know. It's not have aroused me. I don't. I heard it ringing. All right, that must have been what brought me round then. Perhaps I don't know. I don't recall hearing it ring, but it might have been that what just made me open my eyes. It's because I got my engine running and my heater blowing, you see, and just creating some nice warm air. Because it's not so warm. I can't believe how quiet it is. That nod is on the ball. It's because I've had an excessively cold chin. The freight train, that is. Yes, the freight train is due very soon. There is something coming down the track now, but I don't think it's the freight train. Yeah, it could be, but I don't think it is. No, it's a northern. 331's coming down, I think. But there is a freight train due very soon. Very soon. About past, I think it is. Just let me study the oracle. Yeah, it's past Exon Junction, so it's going to be Weirs very soon. I can confirm that. Very soon. In about 1 minute. I'm hoping it. Just watch, after all this, it'll be an electric freight train. You never know, it could be two Class 90s. A double header electric. But we're here within the minutes. It's passed through the platform. It's in this section now. Here it comes. I can see it in the distance. But is it a diesel? This is the dollar question. It could well be a Class 88 or a Class 90. It's not a diesel. It's an electric locomotive. Looks like a Class 90, unfortunately, or a double-header Class 90s. Sorry, Andrew. Sorry about that, Andrew. Sorry, sorry it was electric, not a diesel. Hello, CSX SCN rail fan. How are we doing? Oh, what's this one they move? 6Y50. Yeah. At least it was a freight train, but sadly, and that's unusual, is that, Andrew? Usually during it's diesels, electric freights usually at night time. That was a freight train that went by. Yes, it was, Josh. There is another freight train due very soon, going the other way, so you might be in luck on that one, Andrew, being a diesel. That was a class 331, that one, not a 381, a 331. I would like one a mile long, like they might. Oh, they won't get one a mile long, that's for sure. Longest train we probably have here is the log train that runs Monday to Friday. That's quite a long one. Even that's not a mile though. Hello, Pikachu99, how are we doing? Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I wish there's a freight train running through there. There's a freight train just run through here. You've been watching a different screen. And there'll be another one shortly. I just don't know where it is. I can't find it on the diagram, but there's another one due soon. I just can't seem to find it on the diagram, but it's on the timetable. Very weird. So I'll look at the timetable again just to make sure it is a runner. Sometimes they put them down and they don't run. Time around 14:27. No, it's not due yet. It's not due for a bit yet. It's at Crewe, so it's another 3/4 of an hour away yet. The next freight. I thought it was earlier than that. I was sworn there were one at 1/4 to the hour. I'll have to find out whether it's a diesel or electric though, just for Andrew, see what it is. Paste. And diagram. Crewe. The next one is a diesel, but it won't be until 3:15, unfortunately. Does freight train have to wait for a mainline track? Yeah. Have you heard of 3 foot? No, I haven't, Stan. Hello, Yusuf Gazisi. How are we doing? Yusuf Gazisi. Yeah, the next freight is going to be a diesel. It's not due through here until About 3:10, unfortunately. Excellent. Size of the Thai Railway. Excellent. Excellent. 3-5 is a merchant navy. Very good. It's 9:29 a.m. in Winchester, Illinois. Excellent. We've got the dog in the pram woman coming. OQ Aprilla. What are doing? What are what doing? Yeah, we can't keep. I can't. We're not going through all these about what I've heard of, Stan. Be here all day if you ask me every train number. Have I heard of it? Give her a big smile. No, it's not the. It's not the 3 o'clocker Jeanette. It's somebody else actually, but it's the woman in the pram with the dog in the pram. Yeah. The one that talks to the dog. No, this is a different one. This woman here now, she just come past with her husband, and he's got a dog, like a Shih Tzu, and she's pushing a pram, and there's also a Shih Tzu in the pram. And then they're going to stop in a minute. I know their exact routine. They'll stop and sit on the curbside. They'll have a fag each, let the other Shih Tzu out the pram that has a little walkabout, and then they'll put it back in pram and walk off. I know exactly their routine. They do the same thing every day. And the one who talks to the trains with the dog, that's another woman. That's a tall redhead who's quite old, but she's very, she's smart looking. Stan, can I ask a question? Go on. If it's have you heard of? Go on, ask me a question. Come on, Stan. Yeah, well, I think what it is the dog doesn't walk very well. So rather than leave it shut in the house all day, they shove it around in a pram. It's a bit more pleasant for the dog, isn't it? I don't think it walks so well. I don't think, because they have two of these Shih Tzus, and the other one is walking outside of them. I was. Do you like valve gear? No. The second airport rail link train is an upgraded version of British Roads Class. Excellent. Did you see what I put on? No, I missed it. And that's it. Have a shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. It does exactly what it does. Yeah, but they do pick it up. I know that much because I've watched them. They don't leave it. They do pick it up. Hello, Mustang. Welcome back. Yeah, they do pick it up. That's for sure. They won't dare just do it 50 yards in front of my car while I'm sat here. God, Stan. It's question. I don't like them. Friend in just now. Be back soon. A friend in. Ooh. What's going on at the old Gracie household? She's having a little bit of a party. Yeah, I don't like Class 52s. That's the Western, isn't it? They're not for me. That's the one diesel engine I don't like. I don't like the Westerns and I don't like the warships. I think they're well, the warship especially ugly. And there's quite a few others that I don't like. I didn't like the high mech. That was an ugly thing. And I'm not a great fan of Deltics. I don't mind them, but the hype over them, I don't think they're the best looking by a long chalk. But end of the day, that's just a personal opinion, isn't it? Class 35s, I hate them. I had one. Somebody bought me once when I was a kid, model railway one, and I hated it then. It never even hardly ever come out of the box because I hated it. I've never even heard of a Class 28. What's a Class 28 like? I've heard of 26s, 25, 27s, and 33s. I've never heard of a 28. Excellent, Josh. Oh, they are ugly. I know which one you mean now, Class 28. They're ugly. That's the one with the funny axle. Yeah, Corbo 3 and 2, yeah, ugly. They were an absolute failure for them. But to be fair, everything that Metro Vickers made didn't really do well. I remember Clockwork. That's a bit before my time, is that, Andrew? There were no Clockwork about when I was a kid, but they were just Hornby. Correct, my name is Richard, that is correct. But Boko from Thomas and Friends. Yeah. Yeah, they're horrible, the Class 28s. Absolute flop. But to be fair, there's been lots of diesel trains they made in old days that were a flop. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're just going through a list of ugly trains now, Stan. Correct, Josh. You are correct, Josh. Yes. Hello, Happy Face YT. Hello, Yusuf Yazici. 1510, did you say the next rain is due? 1510, yeah, about that time, yeah. It's, I forgot where it's been and where it's going. It's from Daventry and it's going to Moss End in Scotland. And that's about 1510. Should be earlier, but it keeps drifting off, and I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it's a DRS, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a diesel. But if it's not a diesel, it'll be an 88 electric locomotive, but I fancy it to be a diesel, me. DRS, because they do have 88s and they do have 66s, but they don't have any 90s, so the odds are stacked in your favour of it being a diesel. Hello, Keith58. Good November afternoon. Yeah, it's not the warmest of afternoons, but not the coldest. Class 25s are my favourite. Class 25s and Class 40s are my all-time favourites in the old days. The 25 used to be called the Rat. You know why they called it a rat? Because it was just about everywhere, all over the country. It was common as rats. And that's why the 25 had the nickname of the Rat. Uh, I'm not a fan of 31s, but I don't mind them, but I think they were junk, to be honest. I know every single person that ever driven one hated them because they were just underpowered. That's why they always used to work in pairs, because they were useless on their own, Class 31s. No, 31. Don't you mean 20? No, 31 I mean. That's why I said 31. If I meant 20, I'd have said 20. No, I meant 31. They were rubbish. I didn't mind them from a physical point of view, but they were rubbish. And that's why they always operated in pairs, because they were underpowered. Yeah, but Class 20s were designed to be used together. It's a different ball game. Class 20s are slow speed but torquey. They were originally brought in for doing merry-go-round services at power station and coal and all that lot. They never designed to be a mainline train, but they could do it if needed. But their actual role was merry-go-round services. So they always very often used to operate in pairs for that reason, you know. You know that they were always designed for that job, even though they were capable of doing mainline, but that wasn't what they were about. That wasn't really what they were brought in for. No, I don't like train songs. I don't listen to train songs. It's okay, Stan. I still have a few brain cells left yet. They're not all melted just yet. It's unusually quiet today for a Saturday. There's a woman in a pink thing keeps running past for some reason. I don't know why. Don't forget, if you're new here and you're watching, yeah, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost now. Is anyone ready for the time change? We did our time change last weekend, Josh. How was we last weekend? Lots. I don't know, I'm not going through everywhere I've been. Problem is with that watercress line is it's a little bit short. It's a bit short. I've looked at it before. We change here in Winchester tomorrow at 2 AM in the morning, but the change back tonight before tomorrow morning. He is we. Yeah, I know what you mean, Josh. Yeah, she keeps running past. She's wearing lycra with like a pink sort of rain jacket thing over it. I don't know what. She's been passed about 4 times now. Yeah. Yeah, it's still only short though. It's only a short one. 10 miles is not much. And you think you've got the Somerset one that's like 20 odd mile. Somerset Railway 20 odd mile. North York Moors Railway 20 odd mile. Severn Railway 20 odd mile. Bluebell Railway 20 odd mile. Yeah. It's certainly. Hello, Ken Ship some more. It's certainly not someone I'd be travelling to visit anyway. If I were going to visit one, I'd go to, proper job, a decent sized one. Hello, Tommy. How are we doing? Hello, Neil Butler. How are we doing? Don't forget, double tap the screen, people. Let's get some thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost nothing. No, not as yet. I have played it on the piano. Cool over here. Yeah, this is exactly the same here, Tommy. When the sun goes behind a cloud, which it has done now, temperature does drop quite dramatically. Let's see where this freight train is. Let's see where we're about. 15:11 it is. Oh, God. And Watercress Line also have a minute. Yeah, I think most of them have a miniature railway, to be honest. The best for value for money, there is no doubt about it. For a smaller gauge railway, you've got two top contenders, and one of them's the Aberystwyth to Devil's Bridge in Wales. That's a good long run for your money. And the other one is that Ravenglass one in Lake District that goes all the way from Seaside all the way up to top, and that's quite a long trip. And them are good value for money of them if you're ever in the area. They are good for. They're not them sit-on trains. They've got proper carriages, but they are a narrower gauge. But they're brilliant. Good value for money, both of them, without a doubt. It's a good long trip. And very nice scenery on both of them. In fact, the one in Wales, it's a bit scary at some points because you're right on the edge of a cliff. You're a bloody great drop down into a valley. Yeah, Hub Nut used to live right near. Yeah, well, that Devil's Bridge one, I went on that about 6 years ago. I did try to video it, but there was somebody in my carriage who were preventing me, shall I say. We aren't elaborating too much on it. They weren't deliberately preventing me, but they were preventing me, let's put it that way. I've done my usual trick of sitting myself in the wrong place. Hubnut used to live right beside Devil's Bridge Line. Excellent. Who's Hubnut? I don't even know who Hubnut is. It sounded a bit ropey, did that 397? There's lots of funny hissing sounds coming out of it. Hello, Perty Passo, how are we doing? Right, it's that time where I need to plug in my external power source. Way up. Back again. He runs a quite successful car channel, right? Excellent. Never heard of him, but I'll be having a look. Right, I'll be back in a minute, folks. You'll just have to talk amongst yourselves because I need to put my power lead in. I've got a red flashing light, which means we need to apply some juice. God, no matter how much effort you put into neatly tying your leads up, they're still in a bloody tangle at the end of the day. Won't be a second. Got this bloody bird trap. That's first slash of the day, that Tom. That's freaking lead. First of the day, well, first of my day since being out. And I've been here a good few hours. Not bad going, that. It's good. But I watch loads of car channels. I've just never heard of that one, I'm afraid. What if I said, Josh, about the freight train? What did I say? Repeat what I said, Josh. I don't like it. Is the freight train coming or no? Coming or no what? How was that? Hello, Rhys Davis Bates. It has gone past Wigan. Excellent. Hello, Triple D. How we doing? You've been crazy busy. Excellent. Hello, Jim Young. How we doing? It's the chat up to date. Always miss a few while I'm putting my wire on, which is now charging, I hope. I haven't actually checked the bloody screen, but I can zoom in off my camera here to see. Yes, it's charging. This stream has been running for 2 hours and 21 minutes. That's not so bad. I usually get 2.5 hours out of the standard battery before I have to put my lead in. I do have a battery pack that clips on, but when the battery pack clips on, you get it, for some reason, creates the extra weight, creates vibrations when the train goes back. Hello, Egg. How we doing? I was a little bit shell-shocked until you came in. I'm fine, thank you, Egg. I'm fine. I get the feeling it's going to chuck it down soon. You actually lived the life of a hermit monk. I saw a cool Norwegian train today. Excellent. Well, today it's been a bit quiet, to be honest with you. Just slightly quieter than normal, but I don't know why. Now, the East Lancs line is closed today because they're doing engineering works, but that should really have no effect on this line because there's nothing that comes off the East Lancs onto this line. So, yes, it's an excellent idea. Just out of interest, Egg. Why is your name Egg? I'm just curious, that's all. Is there a reason? Do you like eggs or something, or are you just a funny name to call yourself? Are you the only egg on YouTube, or is there an extraordinary large amount of you? I'm always curious. Excellent. Yeah, it could be called Egbert. Is it dark there or morning there where you were at? It is 15:09. Oh, we've got lots of people running here today, of a mature age as well. A lot of folk out doing runs. It's 16:09 here, so you're an hour in front. Egbert and Bert. Thanks, Tommy. It's a beautiful day there. It's not a beautiful day here. It's got a bit dark and horrible and gloomy. I bought this outdoor battery, and when I went to work outdoors, I take the battery, laptop, extra monitor. Long story short, you could benefit from something similar. Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm not so bad for power. I have a battery pack that just clamps onto the back, you know, and does that wireless charging, and I have my iPad here that I'm viewing now, which is, and I just plug them into my car, you know what I mean, into the cigarette lighter thing. You know, so it's not too bad. I used to put the battery pack on all the time, but now I got an extra long 5 meter Type C charging lead. Sorry, Type C, a lightning, you know, Apple plug thing. So I just plug that into my cigarette lighter in car and plug the other end into the phone. So it's just permanently charging. Okay, I got you off. Okay, I catch you later. Gotta go. Yeah. If I didn't have my car here, that'd be something. But the problem is then when you're not in your car, then you've got into the zone of you don't want to be carrying half a flipping load of clobber with you. Whereas this setup now I have, all I need is the lead, the phone, and the microphone. I has to roll. So, you know, if I do a station one, I'm not carrying loads of clobber, you know, which I haven't done a station one for about a fortnight. I guess to roll. Hello, Trains with Georgie, how we doing? You've timed it just right. There's a freight train due, literally, within minutes. In fact, it's 2 minutes late. Or is it 2 minutes late? No, it's not 2 minutes late. It's past Exon Junction, so it's very near here. It's just approaching now. So it'll be weird as a minute. It's about a mile away from me now. Yeah. It's always good to have plenty of power, Triple D. No doubt about it. And there is another freight train after this one at 16:02. And then at 16:11, we've got the Heritage diesels again coming back, going to Ulverston. And then we've got a Courtbridge to Basford Hall at 16:34. So there's quite a few odd things due yet for the patient people who haven't got anything better to do. No, you haven't, Jeanette. She's not been passed. I've got the feeling she's not going to turn up today. She might be out with her husband or whatever. I don't know. Because she must have one. She must have one. She can't possibly not have a husband or a boyfriend. That's just not possible. Hello, Hans. Faff, how are we doing? And here is the freight train. Hello, Russian person. How are we doing? The sun has gone down here. How fired, you know? You mean it's gone behind the clouds? Can't possibly have gone down at 3:15. No, Miss Whippet hasn't been passed yet either. I'm talking about. I'm forgetting what name. Oh no. I call the 3 o'clock woman. I keep meaning I should call her the AirPod woman because she always has AirPods in. And then you've got Miss Whippet. She's usually a bit later. But I can't remember if they come on Saturdays or not. Can't remember. But she's usually around 4ish, is Miss Whippet. But I've had other people I've never seen before. I mean, I've had a woman jogging and she's been passed backwards and forwards about 4 times. A blonde woman jogging. But yeah, that's going to Scotland, is that freight train? And it was a diesel, a Class 66 DRS, which is what I thought it was going to be. And it's going to, no, I forgot where it's going, but it's going up Scotland anyway. Either Courtbridge or Moss End, want it to. And there is another one at 4:02. And then there's a Heritage diesels at 4:10, which are going from Liverpool Lime Street to Ulverston. And then there is another freight train at 4:30. And that'll probably be my last train of the day because it'll be too dark after that. So don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and double tap the screen. She must think, who is that young man in the car? Is he old enough to drive? I like it, Jeanette. Yeah, I'm sure there's usually a guy in that car with a beard. Miss Whippet. Yeah, I'm sure there's a guy in that blue car, and he's normally got a beard. Yeah, look at those lovely cheeks. RB's fun. Worth subscribing, listening all the way from California. Excellent, Triple D. That's what we like. I thought I could hear rain then. I'm going to a birthday party this evening of cousin Gianna. He's turning 4 years old. Excellent, I think. I thought I was hearing a trade. No, that was just me reviewing footage. Just reviewing footage from my other camera, because I don't just live stream, I do make videos as well with my other camera at the same time. But I usually get a few together, and see what's the best and see what gets deleted. You know what I mean? Sometimes they're not up to it. I don't put poor quality on. You see, the quality's just not right. They don't get on YouTube. You know what I mean? You've got to get the royal seal of approval before I publish them. If they don't make the grade, they don't get on. So every now and then I just pick up my video camera and go through and decide which ones are staying and which ones are going. Okay, catch you later, Josh. See you later, Josh. See you later. I'll probably do another tomorrow. I'll have to see how I feel. See how I feel. Today's been a bit quiet, to be honest. It's funny, it's usually Friday that's quiet stream. I've been looking at my analytics, and Friday's usually my quietest day. But yesterday weren't a bad day. And I mean, I do know why Friday is a quieter day. You know, I've done my homework. I know why it is. Oh, what's this little train that's appeared on the network? Let's have a look at this. Network rail train. What's this bugger? Test train. Track testing train. See if we can. Might not be here long enough for that, but if I can get it, if it's light enough, I'll get it. If it's not, I won't. I hear there might be a spare Princess Crown going. Play your cards right, and you may be going up. I thought that was a jogging woman again now, but it's a bloke. Just heard the footsteps behind me. Yeah, they are. The YouTube are tightening up. That's why I don't, when I upload the live streams, when these live streams go onto my channel as permanent things, I always remove the chat. Just in case anybody's said anything that they shouldn't have done. Because YouTube doesn't like anything political or swearing and all that sort of thing. So they, you know, so I always remove it. Then there's no risk. Yeah, so there's a test train coming up, and I get the feeling it's going to be a a single car 153 unit that's been adapted, I think. I don't know. But that's coming at 16:41, so that's an hour and 10 minutes away. All hail Prince RB Rail. All hail Prince RB Rail. That rhymes, does that? I like that. You shouldn't have told me that, Richard. Told you what? Oh, yeah. But, yeah, so I always get rid of it just to make sure that there's no problems. I mean, I'd be really annoyed if they struck me off of what somebody's typed in chat. I'd be dead annoyed. Because once you've had a strike, it's very difficult to recover from it. That's why any nonsense, we're straight there and we delete it. Come on, focus, bloody hell. Painful. Really? How annoyed. Hello, Chinese person, how are we doing? Another coming. A bit of the Prince of Rails. I like that. I think you need to update your channel name to the Prince of Rails. Oh, you know, I won't change my name. The amount of people that change their channel name, and it's crazy. You never ever change your channel name. That is crazy. There's lots of people come in my chat and say, "Oh, I've changed my name. It's me, but I've changed it to this." And I think that you're just shooting yourself in the foot doing that, because the algorithm forgets about you if you change your name. You're basically, all the attention that you've been building, it gets thrown in bin when you change your name. It's the worst thing you can do. Get the king's attention to improve your odds. I think he's got enough on his plate at the moment as old King Charles. Who the hell's this now? Strange car pulled up. Don't like the look of this. Who is this, I wonder? Time are we on now? 15:31. A lot of people got in a car for photographing something. They know something I don't. You should create another channel and call it Prince of Rails. Your Royal insignia will be a railroad crossing sign. You can make appearance in royal attire at the platforms. Hello Riley, how we doing? There's people pulling up here with cameras and stuff. Am I missing a trick or what? Am I missing something here? Time are we on? 15:34. There's nothing special coming, I don't get it. Nothing. So why has these extra people appeared? I've looked on 3 different... Hi, hello Riley, yeah. We know you're here. I just don't understand why there's people turned up, for what reason. They heard about the Prince of Wales. See, there's another car pulling up. What the bloody hell's going on? Could do with some heavy rain. Not interested, Riley. They're both overpaid. Waste of space as far as I'm concerned. Nobody should be paid that kind of money just for playing sport. Absolutely nobody. And surgeons saving lives for a fraction of that money. Put you on the ground to mark your turf. Oh, there's no chance of getting. They're not getting me out the way. I'm parked up, and they ain't moving me. But heavy rain would be really good. Hello, German Empire. How are we doing? How's it going, German Empire? Don't let these newcomers encroach. Oh, I try my best. I try my best not to. Other day, somebody were parked in my spot. I think it wasn't yesterday; it was the day before, and they weren't photographing anything or doing anything. But in fact, I get the feeling they were getting it on a bit. I don't know. Oh no, no, I'm in my correct position here. Don't you worry. I've got here about 1:45, and that's it. Wherever I lay my hat. But yeah, there was somebody on I think it was Thursday, and I don't know what they're up to in car, but I don't think they were here to photograph anything. But they were right where I wanted to be, so I got right up close behind them and just sat there with my engine ticking over about 2 inches away from their bumper. And it took a while, but they did move on. No, they were, but there was something. I think they were. I don't know. I think they were up to no good. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know. I know I just love trains so much more than anything. You are turning into a perf, Tom. I mean, turning. They're so fascinating. Yeah, they certainly look like they're enjoying themselves, Triple D, that's for sure. All I saw was a blonde coloured head bobbing up and down, let's put it that way. Never you mind, Riley. You stick to trains and football. I'm in California on a Metrolink train. Excellent, German Empire. Yeah, I had somebody in earlier on, they said they were on a train, but before that they said they were a train crash, and then they said they were on a train, and they said something to do with the gas had been cut off, and the stories had more holes in it than them lumps of cheese off Tom and Jerry. Shocking carry on. Was it two birds? No, it weren't. One was definitely a man. They looked to be middle-aged as well. They weren't young. But I thought at first they were just here doing what I was doing, because I didn't spot the woman at first, but when I pulled up, she must have been, you know what I mean? She must have been elsewhere to say. And then when I got behind them, because they had tinted car windows, well, you know, everything's tinted. All cars have tinted glass now, dark tints. You struggle to find a car that's not got dark tints now. And they, her head appeared when I was parked behind them. Yeah, Jeanette, that's exactly what I thought. Just spinning me a yarn there, and I think you're on. He was becoming a bit irritable. He nearly got kicked out actually at one point because he was beginning to bore me. You know what I mean? My patience can only stand so much. You know what I mean? I think next time he comes in, I'll crack. Yeah, I would definitely, and I wonder parts are close. I'd have backed off a bit and perhaps gone the other way so I was facing them, and then zoomed from about half a mile away. Then not to disturb them, let them carry on. No, definitely I wouldn't have disturbed them. No, no chance. I just subscribe to you, whoever is live. Thank you, Riley. Well done. I must have dropped something on the floor and rolled it under the driver's seat. Did it take a long? I don't know, Tommy. I don't know. Like I say, it's all a bit of a to do. Oh, I don't think we're going to see the Network Rail train. It's gone late, but we'll see. It was down for 4:40, and now it's gone late to 5 o'clock. So it's looking a bit dubious for the viewers, that one now. Once you get past half 4, it starts to get dark, even though some people think it's not live, like the guy yesterday who says it's not live because it's still light there. You know what I mean? Idiot. Oh yes, you've got it in one, Riley. Obviously I'm on live, yes, because it is live. The neighbour just dropped in Halloween leftovers, homemade giant chocolate chip cookies. They're huge. Excellent, Tommy. You get on well with your neighbour, I take it then. They don't know you well. Yes, but are you on a bridge? Yes. I've just answered you once. Yeah, I'm on a bridge, yes. I'm definitely on a bridge. I'm parked in my car on a bridge. You don't think I stand here for hours on end, yeah? I'm sat in my car. And shortly I'm going to turn the engine on because it's getting very cold. I'm just adorable. Is that what it is, Tommy? Excellent. Love the way how the trains look in the UK. Excellent, German Empire. We usually get more than this. It's been exceptionally quiet today. Very strange. This is a matter for discussion, Tommy. Yeah, we'll have this discussion at 9 p.m. tonight. We'll get Tommy before the beak, and we'll discuss his neighbouring duties. I'm gonna have to put my engine on for a bit. It's getting a bit chilly. I don't understand why all these people have arrived. Hello, Sanger. Are you back, or are you just? Is it a fleeting visit, or are you? Are you back? Are you back? Are you back for good? These are lovely and moist. Oh, hellfire, Tommy. What have you got there? Is your friend still in? All right. Who's your friend? What's she called? Your friend? Ask her if she wants an English boyfriend. Having a chin wag. Having a little chin wag. She's not brought any of them buns round, has she? Why are we getting the 4 o'clock AirPods woman today? Yeah. $4.47. One. What's on? 1600. Pardon me. It's getting a bit cheeky. Long and fast, a vroom, correct. I can tell you the freight train is going to arrive at 1607, and then the special heritage diesels are 1619 at the moment. They set off on time, and for some reason they lost a bit of time at Salford Central for some reason, and then it just went downhill from there. They lost more time at Salford Crescent, then at Swinton, Moorside, Walkden, Atherton. Just kept losing time, but they are gaining a little bit now. It is gaining, so that time might change. Yeah, it's currently at Hagfold. Hagfold, that doesn't sound so good, does it? Hagfold. That's the freight train. That's 1609. Its heritage diesels are at 1619. Hello, HN, HSN, SMS, MD, SN, MSKD. How are we doing? Hello, Cody Fell. Are there any trains coming? You bet. Well, there's going to be a lot. There's going to be others before that one. There's at least 5 trains before that one. We've got one at 51, one at 1601, one at 1600, one at 54. So that's 4 trains between now and then. Hello, Gary. How we doing? How's it going, darling? You're about to take. I was here just after 5k. There you go. You're my lucky charm, Triple D. So don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and double tap the screen. Hello from NYC. How we doing? The song Dirty Old Town was written about Salford. Excellent. I mean, that sounds bad, but a place called Hagfold, that doesn't sound good at all, does it? Hagfold, who the hell names these? Hagfold, oh fire. Excellent. Double tap the screen, tap tap. I just sent Leslie into the chippy to get our dinner. Can't be bothered standing in the queue. Nice one, Gary. I like that. That's the way to utilise your family members. That's the way to do it, Gary. Bitter people with an axe to grind. Who's that? Who's a bitter people with an axe to grind? Triple D. With the Howlett Falls thing. I haven't a clue what you're on about. You've lost me. The How Falls thing. Everybody like and subscribe because he uploaded this with trains. What? What? Hello, Carol McNeely. Hello from South Carolina, Carol. How are we doing? Sorry, I missed you there in chat. The chat we're rattling past a bit too quick for me to keep up with. How's it going, Carol? Turn my engine off now. The royal posterior is slightly warmer. You upload it. I upload what? There goes a TransPennine. Yeah, you. I upload what though? What do I upload? What are you talking about? That's a TransPennine going to Manchester Airport. What's Kirsty's McCall's what? I've lost what I haven't a clue what's going on here. I'm all in a tiz. Yeah, I upload a lot of trains, Riley, a lot, and I'll be uploading some more tonight. I'm doing like a not a documentary, but a longer video. But it's going to take me a while to make it. It is. It's going to be called The Northern Story. I keep getting snippets for it every day when I remember. Ooh. What time? No, it won't be today. I haven't even finished doing it yet. I haven't finished doing it yet. I keep collecting stuff every time I'm out about. That's why you can hear things beeping in the background. That's merely camera when you can hear it beeping. I think Jeanette said earlier on, what's that beeping? Well, that's merely camera, you see. So I'm multitasking. I've got my proper video camera here as well, and I'm getting bits and bats on that at the same time, you see, to create me longer format video. It's more experimental than anything else, to be honest with you. I thought I was the only one to call you dear. Hello, Dennis. Oh, hello, Dennis. How we doing? Where are we today? Let me guess. Hang on. Where were you yesterday? Italy. I bet you've come out of Italy and gone somewhere else. Hello, from Russia. How we doing? Your place is very beautiful. How's life in Russia? Dennis, are you still in Italy? Have you moved on? It's a Saturday now. Will you be parked up for a weekend? Oh, damn it. Bloody train that went past. I wanted that and I sneaked past on me. I need to go. Nice meeting you on the live. Okay, Riley. Catch you later. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It's very important that you hit that subscribe button today. Big day. Big event. I need less than 20 to get to 8K. Less than 20 people. We had a good laugh. Hello, watching shorts. Where are you at? I'm in Preston in the UK. Busy on the border, back again on stream. Right, got you. Busy on the border, and that's no fun, getting across them borders. You should do a special live event for it in 10K, maybe a train museum. I'll let you stream it and you can show us some of the UK's history too, yeah. I will think of something. Yeah. Probably will do at one point watching shorts. I probably will. Gary showing his kinky side. Yeah, plan ahead. They let you through the barriers if you ask. Oh, they got barriers now at Preston watching shorts. Is there barriers there now? Bloody no. Saying that, I wouldn't have to go through barriers. If I went to Preston, I'd actually go on the train, so I wouldn't need to go through any barriers, would I? Because I'd already be on the train. I'd never go to Preston and park up. I'd get the train from Blackburn, from Cherry Tree Station, where I can just leave my car there, free of charge. And I'd go that way, I would. Take that route to Preston, but yeah, one day I will do that, Preston. I've crossed my mind a few times actually to go and sit there and do a couple of hours live stream, go and plonk myself at the end, the longest platform. I can't forget which it is. There's one that stretches right at the front, and plonk myself down at the end there and do a couple of hours. Catch you later, Gary. See you later, Gary. Enjoy your chips. But yeah, I am going to do that watching shorts because I'm going to. As it gets into winter, you see, there's not as much daylight, so you need to do a bit more station stuff. So I probably will do a few bits and bats on stations. The only thing is you've got to wrap up well. You know what I mean? It's not the rain's not a problem because most decent bigger stations have all got roofs on, so you're all right as far as rain's concerned. But still damn cold. Yeah, it soon gets dark. Soon gets dark for sure. Time to scrutinise the timetable again and see what's running late and what's. Oh, the Ulverston one's picking up speed. That's good. The special heritage one is actually, yeah, well we got. Is actually picking up a bit more speed. It was supposed to be 16:21, then it went late, and now it's gone early again. It's now 16:16, and the freight is 16:11. So you got 9 minutes, and there'll be a freight train, and 14 minutes for a heritage diesel. And then at 16:30 we've got another freight train. But unfortunately, the Network Rail test train is drifting. It's 5 o'clock, and it might be just too dark then. I'll see anyway. We'll see what happens. No, it's not. It's just two Class 57s, unfortunately. It's a special. It's called something like Evening Meal at Ulverston or something, and it's two Class 57s. Two per Class 57s it is. Scarborough Castle and Conway Castle. 57313 and 57314. It's due in about 14 minutes according to the timetable. Preston Liverpool. No, it's not a steamer, unfortunately. It's been passed once today. Just empty, going empty to Liverpool. I saw it on there. I saw it advertised this morning. This is called something like Evening Meal at Ulverston or something. It goes up to Ulverston, stops there for a couple of hours, and comes back late on tonight. You get wined and dined on the train and all that lot, with posh food and stuff. But here goes a 390 to London Euston. No, it's two 57s watching shorts. They're both 57s on it. There's no 47. Both 57s. They're them blood and custard coloured ones, I think they are. I've seen them once today. They came past about dinner time-ish. So I can only presume that's why people have come with cameras to film them. That's as far as I can think, but it's certainly not something I'd travel to film as a one-off. Fair dues, I'm already here, but the point is that if I won't drive to film the 257s. Hello AS, how are we doing? How's life in Tokyo? Apart from having the best railway system on the whole planet, is everything else good? Because you definitely have got the best railway system on the whole planet. The old Shinkansen. Hey, 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 hey.